Do you want to buy real estate and actually own it, but you don't qualify for traditional financing? If so, this is the video for you to watch. Welcome to part 7 on building your wealth through real estate. Stand by. So you may be wondering, how do you get started in owning real estate, actually owning the asset, if you don't qualify for a loan or you don't have money for a down payment? Well, if you find yourself in this situation where traditional financing doesn't work for you yet, and I say yet because as you build up cash flow, as you build up assets, as you build up a track record, you will be able to qualify. But you will be able to qualify for traditional financing. But if you don't qualify for traditional financing, there is a great option out there that is not hard money. Hard money is another way to do it. All right, there are plenty of private hard money lenders, but there's a way that's even better than that, where you're gonna get better rates and better terms. It's called buying on terms or getting seller financing. So you go to sellers that either have a lot of equity in their home, maybe they have no mortgage, maybe they have just a small mortgage, or you go to sellers that are okay with what is called a contract for deed or a land contract, and you see if they will do seller financing. A lot of times, these are sellers that are motivated and their house didn't sell on the traditional market because maybe they were priced a little too high. That's okay in this situation. If you get great financial terms, you can potentially give them their price. There's a couple different ways to do this. One way to do it is to actually close on the deal and get a loan from them at the point of sale. This loan will be from that seller to you. You get to negotiate the terms, how much equity there is, the rate, the payback, if there's pre-penalty. All of that is subject to negotiation. So you can do your research ahead of time, get the terms that will work best for you. In this situation, title is going to transfer at the time of closing. There's going to be a note and a mortgage where you're now set up to pay the seller. Seller is your bank. The second way to do it is what is traditionally called buying on terms. In this situation, you are contracting with the seller to buy their house at a certain time. All right, maybe it's in 2 years, maybe it's in 3 years, at a certain price. For this option, you're gonna have to put money down, and you're gonna have to, but it's gonna be much smaller than normal, and you're gonna have to typically agree to pay their mortgage or pay a monthly fee to them that is, their mortgage, maybe their mortgage plus a little bit more. All right, now, the typical strategy when people buy on terms is to get control of the property and then go out and find the end buyer. Maybe it's a buyer that won't traditionally qualify for financing, and you put them in a rent to own situation. They pay a deposit up front, a non-refundable deposit. They're paying for the right to live there and the option to buy it in the future. So you make money up front, right? Because that deposit that you charge is higher than the deposit you made. Then every month you charge them a rent that is higher than your monthly cost. So you're making cash flow along the way. The third way you make money on this deal is at the end, right? When they decide, okay, I'm now in the position where I